let's get started as far as the ban on the Popular Front of India is concerned. That has happened now officially on part of the Government of India making it official. But right now it seems to be the official statement that is now coming in from the SDPI, another wing of the Popular Front of India. This too, as far as when it comes to the first response on the PFI ban, the SDPI is the political arm of the PFI, and it is now claiming that it is a political motive behind the ban, and the links are now being drawn to the Gujarat elections, where they go on to say, as far as the SDPI is concerned, that the ban on the PFI is a political toolkit. Gujarat and other elections are near. They are creating emotional issues. They, in the sense, as far as the central government there is concerned, because the central government in its gazette, in its notification that has now been issued, it has in a way detailed out exactly when it comes to the involvement of not just the PFI, but when it comes to its affiliates and other organizations, the frontal organizations, that they have been carrying out anti-national activities, in the sense that they have been now placed under a ban for 5 years. The SDPI, which is the political arm of it, being part in the election process as well, they have now come out with a first statement. They are condemning the ban, saying that they are the government is creating emotional issues, Pranesh, in the run-up to the assembly elections will be taking place.
This is the first response of the SDPI, the only affiliate of the PFI that has been spared so far, and the reason is because it is registered as a political party with the Election Commission of India. Now look at the response that Imran Khan, our colleague from Bengaluru, has got us. The decision of the Union BJP government banning the Popular Front of India and its associate organizations is a direct blow on democracy. Look who's talking about democracy and the rights of people enshrined in Indian Constitution. This is the statement by M.K. Faizi, who calls him the national president of the SDPI. Whoever spoke against the wrong and anti-people policies of the BJP regime have faced the threats of arrest and raids from them. Freedom of speech, protest and organizations have been ruthlessly suppressed by the regime against the basic principles of the Indian Constitution. The regime is misusing the investigation agencies and laws to silence the opposition and to scare the people from expressing the voice of dissent. An undeclared emergency is clearly visible in the country. Undeclared emergency, says the SDPI. And this bit is important because, you know, the irony is not lost on anyone. An organization whose affiliate chopped off the hand of Professor Joseph is now talking about this, that the government is using laws and agencies to silence the opposition and to scare the people. The PFI and all its radical affiliates have been into fear-mongering, scare-mongering and what-not.
Right.
And the SDPI says that this is unconstitutional, anti-democracy, and this is subverting free speech.
Absolutely. Let's go across to Imran himself, who has sent across the statement on part of the SDPI. We also have Akansha joining us live right now. Imran, the SDPI calls it as undeclared emergency.
Well, absolutely. In fact, they have issued a press release stating that they're calling it as undeclared emergency on the part of the BJP regime. Instead, that anybody who speaks up against RSS and against Sangh Parivar, that's how reason they have been targeted. Earlier, speaking to the Abdul Majid, senior leader of the SDPI, said that this is also a political toolkit on the part of the BJP during elections, that whenever the election comes 1 year before, they create this kind of emotional issues to appease to their electorate, and that's the reason why PFI has been targeted. Many of the charges we questioned about, and I very clearly stated that money was being used through Hawala to create anti-India activities, and the allegations of NIA that youths were being brainwashed to join ISIS, and they had planned to create disturbances across the country ahead of 2024 Lok Sabha elections. For all these allegations, the SDPI's leader said that these are nothing but just claims. These are the organization is being framed, and they said that any minority organization which speaks up against the Sangh Parivar and the RSS in particular, and against BJP government, and the BJP government in order to hide this 40% commission in all the other issues which are plaguing the country, for hiding that's the reason why PFI has been targeted. That's the response coming from SDPI, and they're calling it as nothing but undeclared emergency on the part of the BJP regime. We expecting that later in the day they might even be a press press conference in Delhi or in Bangalore about this ban on PFI, but this is what they issued a press statement. Along with the PFI, the Campus Front of India also has been banned, and other affiliated organizations including National Human Rights Organization, All India Imams Council, Rehab Foundation, both in Centre and in Kerala. We asked, try to get a response from the Campus Front of India about this issue. They said that they do not want to comment anything at this moment, but very shortly, likely they'll also be issuing a press release about their status. And we're getting to know that PFI is likely to challenge the ban in the Supreme Court. They are speaking to their lawyers, and they might move an appeal to the Supreme Court in a day or two.